Where are you working now?
I'm working
In a mall. The owner, her response. Why? Because she have 4 months salary she didn't get. I will tell you something. I have a paper here. I will write. What's your name?
Stella.
I will say Stella. She take her month. He take her salary for 6 months by amount maybe 60,000. Okay. Come sign here, Stella. If you didn't sign, I will not give you your passport.
Yes.
Sign. That's fine. Okay. I sign here. Where's the money? He didn't give you.
Yeah.
And he don't have any proof that he paid you. This is not a proof. Okay? What's the proof should be? The proof should be you have an example account in Al Ansari Exchange, or you have a.
I'm working with a company, and maybe mistakenly I did a mistake, and the company said they are going to terminate me. Maybe I work more than 6 months going. Now I also signed a contract for 2 years. Are they supposed to pay the months of the number of the months left to me, or they have to just cancel me and just sack me away?
How many?
Because I signed for 2 years contract.
Okay. How many months you work?
Maybe
Not paying for 2 years. An example: if you didn't make a mistake, some contracts before this one was before for 2 years. There was unlimited contract and limited contract. It was 2 years, 2 years also same. Okay. What's different? Unlimited contract, any person he can resign in any time. Also the company can terminate you in any time. But the limited contract, if the company terminates you before this 2 years, he have to pay you 3 months salary. This was one before. But the new law is for 3 years. There is no anything about this. If you work for 6 months, they will pay you for 6 months. If you work for more than 1 year, they will give you for 1 year, and they will give you the end of the service for you.
I have this issue and I don't know how to solve it. Let me say, my brother, we came back from work, sleeping, midnight around 2:30, and CID came to our villa and arrested all the mail inside. They arrested all of them.
Where in Dubai?
Yeah, in Dubai. They took all of them to station. He is working in the company. They took all of them to the station. They do fingerprints, everything, and they're still keeping them there without no anything. Later we heard they said he's selling drink. He's selling alcoholic. No, he's working in the company, but they say he's selling alcoholic without no proof. They did not arrest him with anything. So I don't understand. I want to.
How long before?
For getting to 2 weeks, and he's still
2
there.
weeks.
Yes.
Some cases are complicated. Okay, we have, and as a lawyer, we have to read the whole file to understand what's going on. Okay, for this one, she said there is no reason. Impossible. They can catch one for no reason. If they catch them for no reason, they have to release them for no reason. Okay? But there is a reason for sure. If the reason was true or not true, this is our job to see. But when you are coming to us, bring all documents that you have. Okay? Because only verbal words is not helping us. We need something to be written. Because the word is different than the similar word to it. The meaning is totally different. So we have to read what's written in the file, why they catch her, does they have a proof, does they have any, an example, anything from the notary, from the prosecutor or from the public prosecution. Okay, we can see, and what can we solve it, what can we do. Also the police, when they want to catch someone, they have to follow the law. An example, if a policeman, he came to you, he want to catch you, it's not allowed to him to catch you. Why? Because you are a lady. This is more reason. If the man, he catch you, the police officer, he catch you, and he take you to jail, same day I can bring you out. Why? Because he didn't follow the law. Everyone has to follow the law. They have to bring a policewoman to catch him.
Okay, and yeah, one more question.
So thank God you are a woman.
Okay, one more question. After they arrested him, when they arrested him, we did a report to his company. Says something like that, something like this has happened. The company canceled him. That is not this.
In this situation, do not tell the company. This thing I don't say to you, but in this situation, if someone catch any of your friends, of your families, do not tell them he's in hospital, he's in somewhere, anything. But do not tell them that they arrest him for alcohol case, for a drug case, for any other crime cases. Okay? Because if they know, they can cancel him immediately only with a small report from the police station.
But the police people said they need
confirmation from the company.
That is working with them.
What they want? The police?
Yeah.
They want
proof.
A proof that he's working
They want-
with the company?
Maybe a letter.
They want his company to write to the police that this person is working
staff.
It's my staff. He's working with us for this period. And he's staying in our company accommodation.
No. This no need. This all a drama. They are doing. They know everything from your ID. They know how long you are here, where are you working, everything from this your ID, small ID. They know everything. So do not bring any letter, anything.
And they're having the ID or something. No, but
Sometime, we are getting a call from police station. Come, we find your ID. What ID? I didn't lose any ID. No, you lost one ID. Come to here. You are going to the police station, they catch you. See, this is their drama. They are doing like this to catch people. Tricky way, but we should be aware about it. If someone called me from police station, okay, what I should do? I have to know what's cases on me. Okay, how I have to know? I can go to the court to check with the CID. There is an office for the CID. An example, Ajman or Sharjah. Okay, there is office for the CID. There I can ask. I can give them my ID. I'm wanted. An example, if I was wanted also, they'll not catch me because it's not allowed to catch anyone in the court. Why? Because why you ask yourself why the person he should come to the court. He's coming to solve his case. Okay, why I should catch him? So it's not allowed to catch anyone wanted in the court. So you can go by your ID to this CID office. Please check on me. Where I am wanted? Oh, you are wanted for this police station because you, an example, you cross the red light. Okay. Now I know what's going on. Now I can solve it. But when I'm going, I don't know what's going on, what's happening. Oh, it's big trouble for me. Especially that if someone, he don't know to speak Arabic, he don't understand Arabic. This is a big issue. They are speaking to each other, then you see he's doing something. You don't know? So try an example to learn some few words, Arabic words. Okay?
We have a question from.
What I want to ask is, should a company accept someone with a termination? Is it accepted in the law? And then the second question is it compulsory for the company to do someone visa for him or her before the person starts working with the company? And the third question is, if someone is accepted in the company and then starting working with the company, the person got in a tourist visa, and at the end of the day, the visa expired. So the person entered into overstay, and it get to a period, the visa has not been done by the company. What should the individual do about it if the company is not doing the visa for him? But we have already started offering it.
For the visa, they can do should be for 3 months. Okay. What if he make a tourist visa? You have to be aware that they make a tourist visa for me. So there is something. Okay, I should follow up with them. Before this 1 month is finished, I have to inform them that my visa is going to finish within 5 days. So if you didn't do my visa, I have to travel back to my country. Okay, I have a chance, yes. It's a chance country, yes. I have a chance to work, but I have to be aware of myself. I don't get in a trouble. An example, if I travel to Ghana, he make a visa for me. After my visa is finished, I should stay there, work here and here and here? No. So I should be aware about it. If they make the tourist visa, we should be aware that there is something. Maybe because I don't know the expenses, if it's less or something, but before this time is finished, they have to make a resident visa for you. Okay. If they didn't do it, email them or you can complain them with the Ministry of Labor. You will say that I am not a labor. No, but I got an email, they are inviting me to work with them in this country. I will not come by you on the verbal words, right? I am working with them now, and I am also overstayed.
Yes.
This is a big issue, really big issue. Some companies, they are not doing the resident visa. And after all that, who's getting the trouble? The labor. Okay? So what I should do? I should go to Ministry of Labor. I complain that they invite me to come to here, and now I am overstayed for that much days, okay, and they didn't know my visa. So they're going to contact the company, come and solve it, try to solve it. If they didn't solve it, they will transfer your case to the court. Then the judge will give a judgment that they have to make a visa for you, they have to do and this for you. Clear?
I want to know this. If we are seeking for a job with a company, is a company that be in need of the agent fee or the individual carrier?
I didn't get that question.
If they are in search of a job,
Searching for a job, okay.
yes. Is the company is the one that be in need of the agent fees, or the individual that carry you for the job?
This all depends on the contract. All depends on the contract. Before you sign anything, read. You cannot read. It's in Arabic. Take a photo. I will come tomorrow. Take a photo. If you don't know English, take a photo. I'll come tomorrow to sign. Don't sign same time. Because some contracts we are signing and it's a problem for us. Why I should sign to a problem for me? Okay, let's take the last question. 1 year now.
Okay. Please, I want to speak in my own language. I didn't know how that's my. Oh, Miss Sister. No, my name is Sister. My house. My name is Kanfi. Ghana by. My under my family office. Oh, non-recruitment. It's media member as a housemaid office. No, my madam, my family. It's me 6 months. I know, so Teresa, we are good into no for our sister, Ebra. And I made my sister now actually say but my sister by a name of a sign, they be a no madam Lucruno, 1 year then to Quanto Passana. One day, one name Madam Yantuka, my madam Crackash makes a maintenance now, died a number and you buy a 9. No, see me maintenance, you know, for my sister Ghana. That I do 9. What Miss Alice, when the Mrs. They call Ghana by this time, Nipan Wunja played it man. When you're in the shame, man, what's wrong for Ghana? How come so big to me for Ghana back? Was saying I didn't go Ghana, Drew Potter, or Becco. And I'm so now, a Mrs. Stabit to me a call.
I think very big problem.
Serious. It's a very, very big problem. And all kind of services are when I'm so they because of the Mrs. Tabai, so at the end they make me stage. Now I'm in the committee of a family office, from a office. And now, or the member office, or the office, Mrs. Tabai, so also make for the okay, me no okay. could you take it, man? My madam, my sister, bedroom, no recruitment. Missy, and also you, my sister, I see from one man on the passport. Even you pay crap on 4 months, one farm, my year. It's made them make office straight. No, make a cash office for the same. They were in the America on the house, maybe they meet me. They have to counsel me that and my now 1 year. I want madam more. It's not, and I'm also say, housemate after 1st month, so waiting a counsel. Miss me now 1 year crap. It's your family, my passport, mommy. Office, my madam didn't buy a counsel yet. It's me back on the castle from passport. They gave me my passport, but for my mommy cancellation letter. And now, Mrs. Thompson, my madam will find the passport. Something like it's my action.
I'll try to summarize everything. She was working with non-recruitment. So that company sent her to do housemaid job. So through her performance with the client requested her to bring her sister. So she brought her sister also. So they became 2 housemaids in the working with the family.
One from the company, one from her side.
Yes.
One from outside, right?
Yeah.
So as they started working together in the house, some issues, some problems started coming. So now the family decided to keep her in the house and then send the sister back to Ghana. Her problem was the family said they will send the sister back, but there was no ticket, nothing to show that they will send her sister back. So they did not agree on that same day. Later, the family brought she and the sister to the non-recruitment office. There, for her, she has gotten the passport. But as for the sister, they have not given her the passport. And now they have placed a call on her. Now the sister now is in police custody because of this issue. So what is she supposed to do now to solve the problem?
Okay. What is the passport now?
With madam.
With madam.
Yeah.
Your issue is not with the company. Your issue with the madam. Okay. There is a big companies here and small companies. If you want to work somewhere, work with a company. Okay? Do not work with individual person. If someone he see you in the street, oh, you are wearing a very nice dress. Okay, I want of you to be a fashion. Okay, he will take you. He will give you some clothes like this, like this, like this. But at the last, you are not with the company. You don't have the labor rights. You don't have anywhere to go to complain. Okay, for her, she can complain for her passport. But if they make a report, a script report, okay, abscond for her, they have to give the passport. They are not keeping the passport with them. So what to do now? We have to see how many days she stay more for the overstay. If she can pay, let her pay, and they will give her her passport. She will travel to your country.
But now, that was last 2 weeks. The police catch her, and she's in immigration now.
They will just try to visit her. They will ask from you a ticket only, and she will travel. Yes. Not a big issue. I thought very big issue.
Hello, sir. Regarding this her sister's case, is there a possibility that her sister can come back to UAE? For example, if they go to court,
Okay.
is there a possibility?
There is two options. If she paid the fine or she didn't pay. If she didn't pay the fine, she cannot come back. Okay. What if she paid? She will gonna be deported. But if she paid the fine, very easy. She can come back again.
But that was last 2 weeks or something. They told us to bring 1,800 before they will deport her. But I don't understand. If you catch the person, you want to deport the person, you have to use your own money to deport her. But they told us to bring 1,800.
One question to you: who brings her? Who paid for the ticket?
Madam.
Madam.
Yeah.
But she's not a company to force her to pay the back ticket. See? Deal with companies, guys. Thank you. Okay. No problem.
Yeah, my question just short. let's make our question very simple.
Hello, sir. Please, question. It's all about overstay. I'm in overstay. But I went for 5 nations, but they couldn't approve it. Understand? So now what I want to do now is do my own 2 years visa. I don't know how or the process whereby I'll pass.
Okay, how long now you are overstayed?
I think 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
No problem. You can buy visit visa.
Yeah.
Visit visa. You know how much you have to pay, right?
Yeah.
Big money. Okay. You have to make from where is your visa? Dubai, Sharjah.
Yeah, Dubai visa.
Dubai. Just go to any of Amr Center. Don't go to any lawyer. Go to Amr Center.
I've been there before.
Okay. Make a mercy letter that I want to discount my fines. If it was 20,000, they make it 500. You pay, you make your new visa.
I mean, since I only that place.
Yes.
I've been there.
They will send you an SMS that this amount you have to pay. Then you go to Amr, you pay. You make same time new visa.
Okay, thank you.
All right, sir. I would like to ask, it seems the new law is silence about compensation. So your earlier submission, you made mention that when you work, if you have a contract, 2 years contract, and let's say your contract is being terminated, they have to pay you 3 months before you go. But the new law is silence that they have to pay you the only amount or the month that you worked for. Let's say a company brought me from my homeland to work with them for 2 years, and the contract has been terminated in 6 months. What happens to the rest of the month? Because I have 2 years contract with them.
Again, I didn't get you.
All I want to know is a company. Let's say a company brought me from my homeland to work with them for 2 years, and in the process, let's say I've worked for 7 months, and the contract has been terminated. And your earlier submission, you said the old law will pay you 3 months in addition. But since the new law is silent about the compensation, and I'm asking that, what will happen to the rest of the month? Because I have 2 years contract with them, because they brought me to work with them.
Okay, just see your contract. If it's a limited contract, so they have to pay you 3 months. If not limited contract, they are not about to pay you anything. Just the salaries for the 7 months and the vacation that you didn't take. Every month, 2 days. Okay, so you have 14 days vacations and 7 months salaries. And your ticket also. See, they will pay her. They pay him his ticket because he came by a company.
Please, I want to ask, how can someone remove a score for mistakes?
For overstay, how can you remove the abscond? Just see how much the amount. If it's big amount, make a mercy letter, then you can remove it.
Abscond.
Yes. For abscond, if you are overstayed, yes. But if you are not overstayed, just see why they make the abscond. Did you leave the company for 7 days without reason?
No, the company did not do my visa. So maybe the visiting visa, if I provide my visiting visa, put my visa in abscond. So I don't know how can I remove it from abscond.
Okay, for the visa, yes. For the companies, if you are working with a company, when can they do an abscond on you? Okay. If you didn't work for 7 days completely, they can make this complaint. But if you worked and they make for 1 or 2 days or 3 days, no. You can go and cancel it. Just bring the proof with you that I didn't work only for 2 days. I have, there is a stamp somewhere, there is a card somewhere. There is many proofs that I can make to cancel this abscond. But for the visa, just try to follow the company who make the visa for you.
No, it's not a company on visiting visa. It's not a resident. It's not resident visa or visiting visa.
Who make the abscond on you?
The company that issues my visiting visa.
Go to them and try to solve it with them friendly way, because it's a better way. Because at the last you have to go to them again.
he came to UAE with a visiting visa. So, my brother, are you listening? With your own visiting visa, correct? And then you got a job in UAE. You work with your visiting visa with that new company. The company did not do resident visa for you. And then your visiting visa expired. And then this, is it the new company put abscond on that visiting visa?
No.
The agent.
Yes. No, we cannot do anything to you.
So
We know that you are overstayed. Also, if you were working with a company, why this new company is not doing a visa for you? Did you ask them?
Yeah, they told me they closed Nigeria visa for them. I cannot apply for Nigerians
Where the company is in Dubai?
in China.
They don't have a branch in Dubai? They don't have a branch in Dubai? So if something is not possible with the government, we cannot do anything. An example for Nigerian, for Bangladesh, an example. If you want to make a new visa, it's not possible. You cannot do.
So there's no solution. I look at someone that applied for new one, not to do a resident visa.
Try to apply with companies in Dubai. An example, I am from Bangladesh. I came to Dubai. I don't know where is my visa going on. Maybe Dubai, only Dubai. I tried Ras Al Khaimah, Abu Dhabi, Ajman, many places. I didn't find anything. Okay, my visa is not going. They're not accepting. So where I should go? I should go to somewhere they accept.
Okay, what if you want to do your own residence? If you want to do your own private
you
visa,
remove the abscond and do visa, resident visa.
How he do resident visa?
Now,
You
my
cannot
brother,
do- on yourself, you cannot do a resident visa. It should be with a company, with a work, or you issue your own company. By this way, you can, yes. Maybe there is a freelance company. Yes, true. Freelance, it's a new license in Dubai, new trade license. It's a freelance. If you have something to do, you can add them. An example, maybe I don't know really about it, but I hear that also someone he can give a legal consultation. You can do so many things. Maybe more than seven things that you can work with. Just to be a freelance.
Thank you very much. My first question is, we are pastors here. We have church members. If we have a lady or a man who has come to get married, how can we do that? What are the procedures that we can pass through to get married, those two people on this land? Number two, if I drive, I have a driving license in my country. Let's say I have an international driving license in my country and I came here. Can I drive? Is it possible for me to drive here? Thank you.
For the marriage, if he will invite us for the marriage, I will answer him. Okay?
He will invite you, sure.
Inshallah. Okay. If they are Muslim and they on visit visa, they can do it in Dubai. Non-Muslim, they can do it also in Dubai. And there is a new rule in Abu Dhabi for non-Muslim. They can make a marriage contract. Okay, we call it civil marriage contract. They can just make a simple marriage contract. Okay, with a government, not with someone. Yani, okay, and they can prove it later in their company, in their country. Okay, this is the first thing. For the license, yes, it's international country. Yes, if you have an international license, driving license, you can drive anywhere in the world, not only UAE. You can drive also in Mexico.
I have some online questions. I'll first ask whether there is a difference between contracts, agreements, and then offer letter that we sign. Because I have a follow-up question to that. And after that, we'll ask some online questions also. go ahead with the online also? My first question is there a difference between the labor contracts and then offer letters from companies?
Labor contract and offer letter from company is totally different.
Difference?
Yes, the contract is coming from the government, but the offer letter is coming from the company.
So if someone signs an offer letter and then has an issue with the company, we cannot sue the company with the offer letter that they have because we can. Okay.
We can sue because the offer letter is a promise. He promised me to take me as employee with him. Okay, if he didn't make it, so I can sue.
Because the follow-up question is, I had a similar case with a company, and when I made a complaint to labor, they called me that I don't have any contract with the company because I'm not on system, labor system, so they cannot do anything about it.
They can, but you have to speak a little bit. There is one kind of the complaints, it's for non-labor's complaint. He gave me an offer letter to work with him. I left everything. I didn't go to anywhere else to work. I waited for him, but he didn't take me to work. So I can complain him to take some amount that can do something for me for this lose I got.
This one is coming from Emmanuel Kote. It's an online viewer. He said, please ask him for me that if you go for fine reduction for the first time and you did not pay and you go again and they reject, what do you do next, please?
Again, please. Again.
He said, please ask him for me if you go for fine reduction for the first time and you did not pay, meaning that he went for fine reduction but didn't pay for the reduction that he was given. Fine.
Okay. You want to reduce the fine?
But he didn't pay, so he went next for the reduction. Because if you don't pay, I know the fines will start reading again.
No. Listen, if I make a fine reduction, okay, I have some time, maybe 27 days or 1 month.
He goes second time and they reject. What does he do next?
Yes, they reject because they give a decision before.
Okay. The last one is, please, how can one remove overstay and abscond on cancelled visa in Sharjah?
In Sharjah, if it was a company, just go to the company. Okay. Abscond, just ask yourself, didn't go to the work for 7 days completely? If no, khalas, I can't remove this abscond. Also, the company will get a fine near to 10,000 dirham, and they will block the company because they make a lie abscond on one of the labors. Just I have to prove that I went to the court and I wasn't abscond for 7 days. Okay.
working through that bill as a housemaid. After 6 months, 2 weeks, she said she cannot continue. So the client said she need to pay her 2,500 before she can return
The family.
to the family. And then
I think she have a lot of
and then now they return the documents to Tafi in Shaga. After that, she has not yet gotten the passport. They cancelled everything. Now Tafi in Shaga is also requesting her to pay another money before they can hand her documents to me. His manager in that cafe wants to collect back that 2,500 that he paid to the family before the manager can give her the documents. But the family is refusing to pay. So in this scenario or in this case, what is your advice to her? How can she get her passport and documents back?
her passport and document is with the bill, not with the family. Yes, okay. When you are dealing with someone, do not give a money to anyone else. You are dealing with tadbir, just deal with tadbir. They want some amount, see if they have right to take this amount, pay them. Okay, to get your passport back, to get everything. But I am dealing with tadbir and paying a family? No. I have to pay, if tadbir, they have right, I have to pay tadbir. But if any other company, any other family or any person, no, I don't have to pay them. Okay, in her situation, she have to deal with tadbir. Now what to do? Where the situation has reached. I paid them 2,500. If you want to agree with this, okay. If you don't want to agree, what do you want from me? I have to solve it with tadbir. You can explain to her, right? Okay. Tell her that she have to solve it with tadbir. If they will agree with 2,500 that she paid to the family, or no. Okay. If they don't accept, okay, what do you want now from me?
Instead of the 2,600. So it's like Tabi is trying to fight for her.
Yes, that's true. Yes. This has been going on, yes.
Yes, actually, her worry is she wants her documents to be released as early as possible so that she can work. So in that case, any advice?
And nowadays, what she's doing?
See how we are doing. Now she's staying at home without job. So but the case is in the hospital. Can she make any request to get her money so that she can?
No, she can do it with the tweet. Just tell them that I don't want to go anymore with the case. Just finish. See what's this one. Because what they want to do with the dirham, they want to get the money back from the family that you paid. They are fighting for you. And it should be like this.
So what we need here, I'm betting here. It's a open sort of wait minute and we can say we see can shit. Now family She's saying that the family wants to her to be deported because it's like they lodge some complaints.
They don't have the power to do that.
But the visa is in Tabin.
You can also solve it with the just go to them, say I don't want this money if you are enough from this case. Say I don't want this money, I want to get my passport, my document to travel.
Say, I say, you are a company Tabin itself. And to catch a company Tabin, yes, can be a moon to be as well. Family needs to mean now I'm strong because one down over that. I want to mean for own coffee. That we never saw no coffee or local coffee. What I say? He said, we are watching so with this kind of chili, this a court decision here. Ever. Now, on that client never saw so, and I'm working on that bill visa. So that being a bit me, I cancel. What I say? And TVBiano, you deal with that bill. Now the visa, family visa.
For what my sister is saying, I know that we are in the same company because she said she's Tabi. We two are in the same company. If the moment we came here, if you enter that B office, you see the notice on the wall that they've written. If you work in 6 months and you don't want to work with them anymore, you can cancel it and go. But then they will not. If you finish 2 years, they will pay your ticket for you to go back. But if you work for 6 months and you don't want to work with them anymore, they will not pay your ticket and everything for you. They will not do it for you. You did it by your own. But then in the B law, they said if I say this one, it's not allowed for me to say it, forgive me for me to say it. They said the locals, those who are locals here, when they came to the B and pick we made, they did not they're supposed to do our Emirates ID for us. When they did your Emirates ID card for you, you don't have any authority to tell your madam that you don't want to work with them anymore. That's what they said to us. It means if you want to come back to office, you have to pay the money that they used to do your Emirates for you, because it's not the corporate that make your Emirates for you. It's the madam, they did their Emirates and everything for you.
Do you have your contract PDF with you in your mobile or somewhere, or can you get it?
I don't get it.
Contract.
That you sign with that bill.
Contract now sign it.
It's on my other phone. It's at home.
No problem. Send it to me. Send it to my email. I will see it and I will see what can we do with that bill, guys. Because I see there's big trouble with that bill. So let's solve all, inshallah.
And then two is that when you go to labor, for that one, is my madam reviews that one to me. For madam also have I think 2 companies here, but she's not as a housemate. Her company is Adventland. She knows laws here, but then my madam is not from this country, but she knows the laws here. So one day, when my mom passed away and we went to office, my madam asked them, how much is my salary? Because I asked madam, how can you give me 1,000 for my salary? Because I know that this is the figure that you're supposed to give it to me, but you give me 1,000, I don't get it. And she took me back to office, and then we sit. And then my madam asked them, why you give comfort 1,000, but then when you go to labor, you people put in the labor that you give comfort 1,500. So that one, my madam even fights with my company that how it's supposed to do that one should happen, because I don't get it. You put on the labor that you give comfort 1,500, but then you give comfort for 1,000.
Did you read the contract?
You said.
Did you read the contract? No.
Offer letter. Okay.
Offer, it's not on.
No, it is sure. I'm sure.
My salary is not on it.
Sorry, if your salary is not in the contract,
I will send you this one for you.
Okay, send me.
1,000.
Okay, let me tell you. If I sign a contract, an example, he's a manager in a company. I sign a contract with him. He will tell me how long I have to work with him, and how much salary he have to pay me. Only work without salary, so I am not getting any salary. If there is no mention of the salary, so I am working for free. See? Everyone, we have to read anything we have to sign, anything.
Let's shine our eyes. We have only 5 people. She said, before you sign anything, read. If you cannot read, tell them tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes. Don't sign anything you don't understand. Because at the end of the day, it is the proof. They will not, court or whatever will not just based on your verbal complaints. Okay? We have, I think, 2 more people. I started working with my company before 2 months before. I started working with my company 2 months before my employment is due.
Okay.
I want to know, when does my contract start counting? Because I realized that the company is employing me at low profile. When they finish employing you, then they see, after seeing your capabilities, they will put you on the high profile and giving you the low salary. I'm employed as security. And then the company, now I'm working as logistics coordinator, but it's giving me that same salary. So in that case, my contract is 2 years. Because of that, I want to cancel. And then, so I want to know, when does my time start to count? My contract time start to count. When I started, I signed the
Now you want to cancel, or what do you want to do now?
I want to cancel.
Are you working more than 6 months?
Yes.
Can cancel.
How many months? No, but I want to know, will I use the offer letter time?
Okay, listen. An example, I work with the company from January. I got my salary for January. In February, March, they make my contract. Okay. In the court, if I am asking for a salary or for end of service or for anything else of my rights, they are accounting from the day they give me my salary, January. But if I want to cancel, I want to travel, I want to take a vacation, they are accounting from the day I signed the contract, from March.
The other part of his question is that he was employed as a security. He's now working as a logistics coordinator. So from what he's speaking, I can see he wants an improvement in salary, right? Yes. Without it, he wants to cancel. But can you advise him on that salary increment?
In any contract, when you are signing, they are writing what your position is. Depend on that, they are paying you your salary. Okay. If you was working as a security, then they give you maybe supervisor. Okay. They have to increase your salary, or they don't have to. Sometimes some of the employees, they are accepting to give more position, higher position, just to lead or just to manage. Okay. But he's getting same salary. So if they give you a new job, do this. Okay, I will do, but pay me this. If no, no. It's your right.
So if no, and then from me, if you say no, then me, I am cancelled.
No. If he want to cancel, he have to pay you. Listen, guys, the company is not a God. God who's giving me the work, who's giving me the salary. So I don't have to be a slave of this company. If they want to pay me, let them pay me. If he don't want, thank you so much. I'll go to someone else, he have to pay me.
Yeah, that is what I'm asking. So in that case, can I cancel before my 2 years?
Yes, you can cancel. See your contract. If it was limited, just be aware about it. If not limited, you can cancel. After 6 months, you can do, yes.
Thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, I have two questions, and the first one is I want you to know the meaning of public prosecution. And secondly, my two friends got arrested last year, September end. And not knowing they are overstayed, but they were working for a company they finished their contract, and the company said, I'll renew for you. So they were still going to duty, but they were overstayed. So police people arrested them, and they said we should come and pay the overstay. So we paid with our own money because we want them to come out. And after we paid this overstay, more than 8,000 dirhams. So they said we have to go to court and deposit amount of 5,000 each before they will release this guy. So we went there to our bank and we paid this amount of money, and they released them. Now they came out, they made their own tariff visa. We want to collect this money from your court. They said it's not allowed to bring this basic visa unless Emirates ID. So how can we get this money back?
You pay the money?
Yes, we pay.
Yes,
We have the
goodbye,
receipt
goodbye.
also.
No one will give you the money back if you pay for government. Not here, everywhere of the world.
No, for the overstay, we pay that one separately.
Then
And
you pay
this-
5,000.
This what they say is for deposit. Once we pay, they will bring them out. And we pay this money, like 10,000 dirhams. They are not giving. So now we have the receipt from the court. And they are trying
Does the case is finished or not yet?
No, not the case is finished because they are not overstay anymore. So we want our money back.
Okay, send me that document that you have. Let me see.
Okay.
Maybe we can get something from government. Maybe.
And so please, I want to know the meaning of public prosecution.
Public prosecution is a place where they are handling the police stations. Okay, what they are doing? If they see if the police catch someone, okay, they have to take a permission from the public prosecution. Okay, public prosecution is a place. There is some prosecutor inside it, like major. Okay, they are seeing the person after the police they catching him. He's asking the police what he was doing. He was drinking alcohol. Okay, this person, the prosecutor, he's writing as a law what is the crime and what the punishment should be, and he's sending his file to the judge. Then the judge is giving a judgment. Okay.
So my third question is, now, this recently, there's issue in Abu Haida. CID will come to a villa and arrest all the guys and send them to police station that they are selling alcohol. Now, if they will give a bill that they should come and pay maybe 5,000 or 2,000 dirhams, and that one also will be signed. So if we pay that one and they did not give us, after everything, they did not give us our money, how can we fight for this one? Because now they are taking too much of our money. I need it back.
Okay, I will tell you. When police is catching someone, they are catching for a reason. Okay, that he was selling alcohol, he is fighting with someone, he's doing something. This amount you are paying is like a guarantee. Okay. When they have to pay you back, when you finish all your case, you get a clearance paper. You show them the clearance paper, they'll give you the guarantee back. This guarantee just to bring this person out for temporary time. Some of them, they are not taking money, they are taking a passport.
Yeah, but this one they took money.
Yes, yes.
Each person 5,000.
Yes, depend on the case.
Our time. A lot of people have questions. I can see a lot of people still raising their hand.
Hallelujah. There is one, silence please. There's something I heard, I want to confirm. That when you go out, when you're going to the supermarket, you will see there's a charity box. You put money inside. Okay. These charity boxes have a foundation and they keep the money there. In case you have a problem, maybe you have a bounce check or you enter into a problem that requires money and you cannot pay, you can go to this charity foundation and make a request. And the foundation, if let's say the money is 100,000 dirham, the foundation can say, okay, pay 2,000 dirham. The foundation will pay the rest. Is that true or not?
Not true.
Amen. Our time is up. So.
The charities, it's a foundation, okay? They are doing many things, helping poor people, giving food, paying electricity bill, doing many things, okay? An example, if someone, he was in jail, maybe for more than 6 or 7 months, and he was wanted for 100,000 dirham, they will come to the other person, take 50,000 or take 60,000, and khalas, don't take the rest. Are you agree with that or no? If he agreed, okay, then they will pay him this 60,000, they will release you. But if you are wanted for something and you are outside, you pay only 2,000, they pay the rest, no.
But if you are in jail,
if you are in jail, yes. Also, if someone is outside, he can request them that my situation is like this. I want an example food, I want salary, I want home, I want something. Maybe they can help with.
Okay. So make your question simple. It's already 12 o'clock and we are cutting it short. 3 people will ask and then we answer them once. Only 5 minutes. First, and then one online question.
Madam be here 2 months, basic 2 months. I know catch them say, or catch them say, no man be say me take around customer on me. I know already okay me passport and me see the one family. They say I know 1 month time and so the passport and we cancel me so my covers the me and me.
I want to ask this. How many days it takes when the company want to change your operation status to different status?
Again?
How many days it takes when the company want to change your operation status to a different, like you are a safety engineer, they want to change you as a senior safety engineer. How many days it takes for them to?
Depends on the company. If they can do within 1 week. It's very easy.
Aside from that, viewer,
what should I do? What should I do if I'm working with a company that doesn't do employment visa but only does visa change?
His question is, he is working at a company, he doesn't do resident visa. He only does visit visa. What should he do? And the lady also asked that she was working with as a maid with a family, and then the family said they don't like her anymore. They kept her passport, and now she entered overstay. What should they do?
From where they bring you? Company or Tadbir?
Company I don't call if you are now one personal. Agent of Ghana. Like a friend agent give her to the family.
She can go to immigration and complain them.
What's it called immigration? Nah, a complaint. I hope she will not be arrested for doing your business. And someone also wanted to know. We had a new law that when your ID is expired, they have extended the grace period from 28 days to 180 days. Is that true or?
You can ask this guy, he knows. I do anything, I should to read it. Before I do anything in my life, not UAE, in my life, I have to read what I am signing on. If I don't understand this language, translate to me. If I don't understand what's the meaning or what they are saying or what's the translation, just give me a time, please. I want to understand what I am signing on. Okay, after that, if I agree, yes, I sign. Some of the problems is going with the banks. An example, if I want a credit card or some loan from the bank, what they are doing, sign here, sign here, sign here, sign here. Maybe more than 20 pages you are signing. After that, they are giving you maybe 50,000, 100,000. After that, you are wanted for 1 million. So it's a big issue. We have to read before we sign. We have to think before we do. Okay, God bless you guys. Thank you for your time.
Clap for the senior lawyer in Kubo. Clap, 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 clap. Day by day, dear Lord, for these three things I pray. Love thee more dearly, follow thee more nearly, day by day, dear Lord, for these three things I pray. To see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, follow thee more nearly, day by. We thank our legal director so much. There's so many questions, so many issues.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
So I'm going to share the number. Yes. I'm going to share his number, his location, the email address with everyone. Because if you want to sit and take the questions, you will not leave today. So many issues. So, his name is the lawyer Yasser Yusuf. His email address, for all those online watching us right now, you can also take it. The email address is yasser@mama.legal. Yasser is spelled YASER. YASER. Yasser at AMA. Yasser at AMA.legal. Legal, LEGAL. Yasser at AMA.legal. That is his email address. And his website is www.ama.legal. His location is opposite Ajman Court. Opposite Ajman Court, 3rd floor, room number 301. Opposite Ajman Court, 3rd floor, room number 301. And his telephone number is 055 312 2444. That is his personal phone. And the office telephone is 067 68 69 00 067 68. Personal mobile number 067 68 69 00 is the office number, and the website is www.ama.legal. AFA.legal, and the location is opposite Ajman Court, 3rd floor, room number 301. At this time, we invite our music team to lead us as we take our offering.
Oh, amen. If I tell, Francis, a man who found such a